On our recent cruise on Oasis of the Seas, one of our stops was the port of La Spezia in Italy. The most commonly visited places from this port are Florence and Pisa, and we decided to take a half-day excursion to Pisa. Stay tuned to find out all about our trip.
Hi, we're Neil and Linda of Adventures with the Anguses. We're a hard-working married couple from Scotland who like to make the most of our holidays from work by travelling as often as we can. We love cruising, city breaks and road trips, and our aim is to bring you useful and informative travel tips, as well as sharing our own adventures.
We booked our 5-hour excursion called Best of Pisa through Shore Excursions as we had a pre-cruise credit to use. The tour cost $69 per person. I'll add a link to the excursion below.
We left the ship around 8:15 in the morning, and after a very short shuttle bus ride we arrived at the cruise port in La Spezia. We found the tour guides with green t-shirts as instructed and checked in with them. We were then given a colour sticker and told to wait to be called into our coach. We set off around 9:40 a.m. The journey to Pisa took around an hour to the beautiful Tuscan countryside.
When we arrived, we had a 10-minute walk from the bus park, during which we had to follow our guide. Before reaching Piazza del Miracoli, where the famous tower is, we had to walk through a very busy, crowded marketplace with lots of stalls selling souvenirs. Then we got our first glimpse of the Leaning Tower as we walked through the piazza. We would come back to explore more here after the guided walking tour, which was included in our ticket.
The tour was quite interesting and took around half an hour, winding through the older streets of Pisa. We saw a statue of Galileo, stopped at a church for a quick look around, and walked for a bit along the Arno River, before heading back to the Piazza de Miracoli. The walking tour ended here, and we now had a couple of hours to explore on our own.
We decided to get some food first and settled on a slice of pizza each, just a couple of streets away, followed by gelato. Back in the piazza again, it was finally time for the main event, the Leaning Tower. We didn't have tickets to go inside the tower, but this is something you can do if you want to. I believe tickets have to be purchased online prior to your visit. We spent quite a bit of time looking around the piazza, taking photos and admiring the tower. It really is a beautiful tower and incredible that it's still standing. There are other buildings in the piazza that you can also look around if you choose to, the cathedral and the baptistry.
Back on the coach around 3 o'clock, we travelled back through Tuscany, this time seeing the mountains. This is such a beautiful part of the world. We were back at the cruise terminal about 4 o'clock, through security, back on the ship at 4:45. We felt this trip was well organised and worth the cost and would recommend it.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks again and
Bye for now.